Hi guys, it's Lindsay, and today we are doing my camera ready full glam makeup routine. So I'm about to film a bunch of videos, so I just thought I would bring you guys along while I do my makeup. So this is camera ready. This is what I do when I film YouTube videos. It's just flawless and bold and glam without being like too extra, so anybody could do this at home. We're not going overboard with anything crazy. It's just a camera ready look or for special occasions, so you can definitely recreate this look at home. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to tap that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you're the first to see my all new videos, and I love you forever and ever. Okay, so we're gonna get started with a makeup-free, freshly washed face, and as always, I'll leave all the products I use down below in the description for you guys. So you're gonna wanna start with a freshly washed face, pull your hair back with a headband, and I always moisturize before I do my makeup, so make sure you apply a moisturizer so your skin is nice and hydrated. So the first thing we're gonna apply is a primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Minimize Pores Primer. And a primer is kind of a base layer before you add your foundation. It's kind of like when you paint a wall, you add a primer and then you add the layer of paint. And I just use my fingers to gently rub and dab this into my skin. Definitely like on the sides of my nose where I tend to have larger pores, and all around the T-zone, and definitely in the laugh lines, just to make sure that the makeup doesn't settle in any of your creases. Then we're gonna go in with some foundation. I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the shade Y365. Just make sure you're using a foundation that does not have SPF in it, because this is going to reflect the light of a camera flash or lighting from a ring light or the UV rays from the sunbeam. So if you're taking pictures, you're going to end up getting flashback and your face is going to look a lot whiter. And I do like to use a foundation that's a little bit darker than my face if I have any self-tanner on, to match my body, warm up my face a little bit, give it some life, even out my skin tone. And just make sure your beauty blender is damp. You want to run it under some water, squeeze out the water so it's nice and damp, not dripping wet but not dry, and this is going to make your foundation apply flawlessly. Then I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the color Light Neutral, and I just apply that directly under my eyes in little triangle shapes and on any blemishes or imperfections, and really anywhere you have any redness or discoloration. I like to add a little bit up the bridge of my nose and in between my eyes, just to kind of highlight and make those areas where the light naturally hits really pop. And then just go in with your damp beauty blender and dab that right into your skin with kind of little patting motions. And you want to make sure you're taking that concealer all the way down alongside your nose and up across your cheekbone, up into your temple, and really elongating that triangle shape and not just doing like a swipe right under your eye. And then whatever's left over on the beauty blender, I bring onto my eyelids to just kind of lighten them up and cover up any redness or veins and even out the skin tone. And to keep the concealer in place and prevent any creasing under my eyes, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And please ignore how disgusting my beauty blender is. I know I totally need to get a new one. So I just pick the product up right with my beauty blender and go ahead and press that onto wherever I applied any concealer to set it. And this stuff is milled super fine, so your concealer doesn't fall into any wrinkles under your eyes and create creasing, and it gives you that beautiful matte airbrush effect. You seriously look like you're face-tuned in real life. It's the best. Then we warm things up with a little bronzer. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Hula Bronzer. I've been using this literally for a zillion years. And I just go ahead and apply this all along my hairline and a little bit down my forehead and right under my cheekbones. Do a little puckery face to kind of guide the line. And all along my jawline and under my chin to slim out the face and create that chiseled look and kind of bring that down your neck. And then just to the tip of my nose to slim it out and do a little super quick nose contour, and a tiny bit right under my lower lip to create a little shadow and make it look a little more full and pouty. Next, I'm adding some MAC Mineralizing Blush in the shade Dainty to add a little color right to the cheeks. And I kind of drag this up towards my temple. Okay, the best part, highlighter. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the color Molten Rose Gold. It is a dupe for all the high-end brands, and you just get it at the drugstore. It's amazing. You can use your finger or a small brush. I'm just applying it right to the top of my cheekbones to make them pop, and a little bit to the tip of my nose and halfway up the bridge of my nose. And a tiny bit right on my Cupid's bow. I love me some shimmer. Now I'm going in with with Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray to set my makeup. You can do this at the very end too, you want, or you can skip it all together, but I like to do this just to set my makeup so it stays on all day and stays in place. Next for brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. And here we go. Oh my goodness, you guys, this makes such a big difference. So I just start at the arch of the brow and go down to the tail, and then just go ahead and fill in any sparseness following the direction of the natural hairs. And then as I get to the inner corner of my eye, I start getting lighter and lighter and do some strokes upwards to kind of mimic the natural hair growth. And a little trick to keep your brows in place, instead of using brow gel, you can just spray your spoolie with a little hairspray or setting spray and brush that over your brows to keep them in place all day. And this palette is from Stila. It's really old, but it's basically just a bunch of neutrals. So I actually take some setting spray and I dab it right onto my eyelid as kind of a primer so the eyeshadow has something to stick to. So I'm going to go in with just a light peachy neutral and apply that all over my eyelid. And this is going to be the base, kind of the foundation of our eyeshadow look. Next, I'm going in with this nude shimmer, and I'm just going to apply this right on top all over my eyelid to give it a little shine and sparkle. Then I'm going in with this light brown. This is the darkest shade we're going to be using, and I'm just applying it to the crease of my eyelid from the outer corner to about the middle of my eye to create some depth in the outer corner. And last, we're going to go in with the lightest shade. This is just a really light shimmery color in the inner corner of our eye. And I also like to apply this right underneath my eyebrow to create some definition. So it's just a really simple neutral eyeshadow to make your eyes pop. Next, we're going to add some eyeliner. My faves are either the Stila or the Kat Von D brand. The Stila has more of a felt tip and the Kat Von D has more of a brush tip that I like a little bit more because I feel like it stays sharper for longer. And I always use black when I'm doing my wings, so make sure you're not getting a brown or a gray. I just think a winged liner looks best in a dark pigmented black. You're just going to line your eyes and make a thin line as close to your lashes as possible, getting thinner as you get in towards the inner corners of your eyes and thicker towards the outer corner. Now we add the wings, starting at the corner of your eye, working your way outward and upward, and just lighten pressure as you go up so it gets thinned out towards the end for a super sharp point at the end of your cat eye. But with these pens, you can go over and over without it getting cakey and flaking. They're really highly pigmented and super black. They glide across your lid in really smooth strokes. They last all day, and if you know how to hold a pen, you know how to use one of these. It just gives you a lot more control than using like a brush or any other type of eyeliner that I've tried. And just go ahead and connect the top back down to the already lined eye in a kind of triangle shape to connect the wing to your liner. I have pretty round eyes, so I love using this technique to create the illusion of more of a lifted, more almond-shaped eye, and I just love the way it transforms my eye shape. Then I'm going to go in with a little concealer brush to clean it up and really sharpen the wing. Okay, and then for liner, I'm just using this black pencil from Benefit. I honestly don't even think they make this anymore. It's so old, you guys. But any black eyeliner pencil will work. We're just going to drag it along the tight line and the water line of our eye to really make the eyes pop, make the lash line look a lot fuller. And then for lashes, go big or go home. We're doing falsies. So I just like to use these drugstore eyelashes. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. I actually have a bunch of different types on this little thing because you can reuse them. So you're just going to drag on a little bit of black eyelash glue and let the glue dry just a little bit so it's nice and tacky. And just go ahead and position it right on your eye using your tweezers to make sure it's right along that lash line. I just love the way fake lashes look, and I feel like it's a lot easier to clean off rather than washing off like globs of mascara. Then once the lashes are set, I like to go in with a little mascara and just put it on my natural lashes so they really blend into those fake lashes. This just gives a really dramatic, bold effect, makes your eyes pop and look gorgeous. For lips, I am just using drugstore brand Rimmel Provocalips lip color. Today I'm doing a bold pink lip. This is the color I'll Call You. But I have fun with these and use all different colors for different occasions or different outfits. I overline my lips just a little bit to make them a little more full and plump. And it's just a liquid lipstick that you apply just like lipstick or lip gloss, and it just stays on all day, you guys, which is so important to me because I don't have a lot of pigment or color on my lips. So I definitely don't want it coming off when I'm eating or anything like that. And this cheap drugstore brand, seriously, you guys, I've been wearing it for years. All right, so here it is, the finished look. Do you guys love it? Just me, full glam at 8 a.m. in my apartment alone. You know, the huge. If you guys recreate this look, be sure to go follow me on social media. You know what to do. Tag me in a picture of your recreations so I can go like and comment on all of your beautiful faces and your full glam makeup looks. I'd love to see them. And if you guys like this video, be sure to go click the thumbs up so I know to make more just like it. And then go check out my everyday natural makeup routine, because if you loved this video, you're gonna love that one too, so you can kind of switch it up. Because girl, it's a lot of work doing this extra full glam makeup look every day. So you're gonna need just like my 10-minute everyday natural makeup routine to go back and forth with. Go check it out, you're gonna love it. All right, thanks so much for watching and leaving me comments. You guys are the best, I love you so much. Shine on, babes, and I'll see you right here next time. Bye. Please stop it! Don't make fun of me. My glam shots.
Oh, gotcha. Very glamorous.
Oh, hey, don't mind me. Just totally full glam extra at 8 a.m. That's because today on my YouTube channel, we are filming my camera ready, full glam makeup routine. Check it out on my YouTube channel for the full tutorial.